All right, go. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having a great day. Now, this episode of Bloga today would be definitely delicious because we are co-presented by Dadam. Okay, guys, hope you can see it. There, Del Monte Potato Crisp Biscuits. Now, we're gonna talk more about these snacks in a while. Tsaka itatry din natin siya with our guests. And definitely, this episode would be very interesting and delicious because we're gonna have tasty discussions with our guests for today. So, ang mga guests natin today are food content creators na like for them, food is life. Same as me, di ba? Food is life. Yung nataan naman sa katawan ko. So, we'll talk about their contents, what are your favorite food, and we'll know more about definitely food today, a topic that I really love to talk about. So I'm excited for our blogging up because yes, we'll have merienda slash our brunch later. Like I said, our potato crisp biscuits are here, so I'm excited to try them later. But first, let's know our guest first. So for our first guest today is JC the Foodie. Yeah, so I'll introduce the guest now. Hi,
Hello, good
JC.
morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hi.
Kamusta? What have you been up to so far?
Yeah, ito. Been eating a lot lately and no
Uh,
exercise, obviously. But then, actually, pretty much that's it. Every day, I'm trying food. But then I also have of course, a full-time job. I have a business. But on the side, I'm always eating. So
nice.
that's what
Same,
I do.
same, same. No, food is life, no? Parang sarap lang
Yeah,
kumain ng kumain eh.
food is life talaga. And I'm really on the hunt for for new restaurants or new products. And then
Ah,
also like deals.
speaking of hunt,
Mm.
malaki ba yung naging difference ng pandemic to pre-pandemic in terms of finding new food for you?
There, I think the landscape changed a lot because now that it's pandemic, there's a lot of surge for online businesses. So I think sila nga yung nagta-thrive right now, the IG sellers, because
The IG
people
seller.
cannot go out. We can't do our supermarket, grocery. Some are still skeptical or praying about it. So talagang buhay yung online business and
Yeah.
online shopping.
I agree with you that.
Mm-mm.
Now I have normally when I host Blogan up, I always have a question
Mm.
for the guests. So for today, my question, like at least a personal question to you is if you had
Yes.
okay, for example lang, scenario, this is a scenario. Okay,
Okay.
you had one food to eat your entire life. Yun lang yung pwede mong kainin, then everything's magiging allergic ka na. What
Allergic.
food would that be? Yeah. One food na
you
pwede mong kainin forever.
uh
Yun lang yung pwede
uh
mong kainin for
I
forever.
have one like ingredient in mind and it's very versatile. Kasi ako personally I like starchy food.
Okay,
So
okay.
not so healthy but I like it. I like the texture. I like something creamy. So it's potato. To be honest,
Potato.
it's potato because it's very
All right.
versatile. You can do fries, you can do mashed potato with butter, you can bake it. Diba? So it's really for me potato and starch and it gives you energy.
Oh,
Feeling ko
interesting.
buhay ka na nun, just with that.
Yeah,
Mm.
sabagay. That's a good choice. All
Mahilig
right.
ako sa
So,
patatas.
patatas, yeah. Especially our Del Monte potato crisp biscuits, which I'm excited to try later on. All
Mm.
right, so I'll get back to you, JC. But first, I'm gonna introduce our other guests. Okay, so our next guest is Emman Damian.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning, Emman. How are you?
I'm great. So I've been thriving during the pandemic.
What have you been up to so far?
Well, apart from my corporate work as a regulatory pharmacist or a regulatory lead for a pharma
Na-
company, I've also have my blog. It's called the Tennis Foodie. You can catch me at Instagram as Emman Damian. And I also have a startup called Padama, wherein we help SMEs thrive during the pandemic.
All right, nice. Okay, same as I asked JC a while ago. If you had one food to eat forever, yun lang pwede mong kainin. What food would that be? It
That
could be an
would be
ingredient.
mashed potato.
Mashed
Mashed
potato
potato
then.
forever, yes.
Wow, potato. So basically just mashed potatoes specifically.
Yes, mashed potato. So I love it. It's one of my staples since I play tennis. I need a good source of energy, and I think
Yeah.
we have an alternative later, which we will try, of course, with our
Yeah,
other.
definitely. Okay, I have a question. Now mashed potato kasi madaming style. Would you like the chunky one or the super like creamy and smooth mashed potato?
Well, I like it in between. I like it smooth and creamy, but at the same time, you have those little chunks wherein,
Yeah.
it gives texture and it also gives excitement whenever you have spoonful of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true. Ako rin, gusto ko yung combination siya, yung medyo smooth, medyo may chunk siya. And then also, I like the skin in there.
Yes,
It brings out the
precisely.
flavor in it.
And lalo na yung pag maraming sauce talaga. So, it really gives, something extra to the mashed potatoes.
Alright, so medyo nakakagutom ngayon talk natin today. Anyway, alright, so I'll put you on the side first, Emman, and I'll introduce our next guest, okay? So our next foodie guest is Raych Ramos.
Hi, Gio. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to
Good
be here. It's
morning.
really exciting as well.
Yes, it is.
This one, yeah, this one is
How are
something
you?
new for me. I'm good actually, but most of them are focused on doing food content. Mine isn't. It's more on lifestyle, but I am actually
Oh, good.
honored to be invited for this talk today, and I'm really excited to know more about Del Monte's new potato chips.
Yeah, so what's your content? What
It's
kind of
more of
lifestyle content?
lifestyle and also beauty.
Oh,
So
interesting.
there. But I'm a food enthusiast as well. I mean, I think everyone is. Everyone loves food and anything
Yeah.
that's new.
Yeah, I think
Diba? So,
nobody hates food eh. Parang lahat naman ng
yeah.
tao talaga gusto yung food. Okay, if you had one food or what do you call this? Dish or whatever that you
Mhm.
could eat forever, yun lang pwede mong kainin, what would it be?
Actually, it's funny because mine's also potatoes.
Potatoes.
This
Okay, so
thought,
it's going to be a potato day today.
yeah, because I love fries or yan nga, mashed potato or anything that you can cook with it. Since I was a kid, I love potatoes talaga. So it's a food na I can eat every single day as well.
Ah, that's nice. What's your favorite potato dish? Yun na lang. Sige. Do you
Actually,
have
as
any
simple as fries.
fries? Yeah, no,
Yes.
fries. Solid, especially yung fresh cut fries.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
with just ketchup and yeah, I just
Mhm.
like ketchup with it. All right, so I'll put you on the side first, Rach, and
Yes,
then
thank
we're
you,
going to
Gio.
introduce our next guest. So our next guest is Bunny. Nice name. Always the funny girl. Hi.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can see your video. Yes, we can see your
Yes.
video now.
Hi.
Although it's lagging. Hi,
Okay. Well,
Bunny. You still there?
okay. Pero I hope yung audio. So yeah, I also mainly focus on food reviews and a little bit of lifestyle on the side. Pero if I would be able to put a number on it, it's 90% foodie and 10% lifestyle.
All right, great. So how are you so far? How have you been?
I am I well po tayo ng right no for lockdown and all. So medyo malapit tayo sa kusina. But yeah, I'm good. Hope everybody is also going well. I'm doing well so far.
Yes. All right. So I asked them kanina, what's your favorite if you had one food to eat forever? Sino lang pwede mong kainin? What would it be?
I would have to go with Rage. It's actually fries. Fresh
Fries.
batch of French fries. Whatever kung ano man yan, thin cut or thick cut, crisscross fries. I love that crispy bit on the outside, tapos medyo mushy, and of course, medyo greasy. So, a little bit of variant in terms of pwede siyang puting, pwedeng salted, pero plain fries, if I could eat that forever, I would be happy.
Wow, nice. Great choice, great choice. Yeah. I like how you explain the fries talaga, yung crispy yung labas and then the mushy yung inside. Yeah, that I think is the perfect fries. All right. So now let's bring everyone back on the screen. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm interested to know, guys, how did you get started with your food vlogs, like your food contents? I mean, and for Rach, you do lifestyle, diba? So how did you guys start with your content creator career? Yeah, want to know about it. So let's maybe start with JC.
Yeah. Ako, to be honest, by accident lang because I have an IG. I like posting about food. I always eat out pre-pandemic, so I like trying new restaurants. Actually, I concentrate on fine dining, so that's really what I love in terms of food preferences. Ayun, it just came by accident. I think people noticed that I always post about my food discoveries, and then, ayun, That's how it started.
All right.
Mm.
What about you, Rach?
Mine I actually started as just one of like my passion when I was younger. In college, just creating, started with a blog and then doing YouTube videos. So same as JC, parang lahat naman tayo, we thought that it was just an accident na because gusto lang natin talaga mag-post and to share what we love as well. So it's the same. I've started since 2012 and now it's more focused in creating videos.
Creative videos. Lifestyle videos, right, Rach?
Yes, like vlogs or reviews, ganon.
All right. What about you, Emman?
Yeah, so for me, it's more of a creative project because I'm a very technical person and you want to have those creative juices out of yourself. So I started my platform on December 2016. So that's via www.thetennisfoodie.com. And I've been, writing a lot ever since. And I just wanted to, share my insights about, the gastronomic adventures that I have, not just here in the Philippines, but also, abroad, because I travel a lot every year. Fortunately, I was still able to travel last year, but I hope this year we can have, more adventures and, I can share it also with my readers again.
Yeah, I agree with you with the more adventures kasi medyo nasa bahay na ako for like a year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more adventures too. What about you, Bunny? Interesting name though. Always the funny girl. I like that.
Oh, napapanood ko yan.
Yes,
She's such a character.
favorite ko talaga yung si Bunny. Funny talaga siya in person.
Really? Oh, I kind
Very
of like that. Bunny the
natural.
funny girl. Bunny the funny girl. That sounds nice. All right,
Mm.
Bunny, you're still there? Or you're already eating French fries? All right, maybe we'll get back to Bunny first. So now, napansin ko lang this all started for you guys in terms of just sharing a story, you know? You just want to share
Mm.
your what do you call this? Your basically your food adventures, right? So
Correct.
that's a great way to start basically a content, no? Kasi
Mm-mm.
napapansin ko for some beginner content creators, lagi sila nag-ask kung ano, wow, JC, nakita ko yung kumakain ka na. Wow, JC, inunahan mo na kami. Hindi mo na kami inantay.
Correct.
Oh my God.
And
Nagulat
actually,
ako doon.
they're the ones who encourage. Oh, you have to post more because we're waiting for the next adventure. So in that way, you also get, encouraged
Yeah,
to to have more content because someone's waiting for it.
exactly. So yeah, I think for all food, well, hopefully, hopefuls to become a food content creator, you just have to share your food adventures, just share your story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So now, speaking of food, now when you go to a store, what food do you try ba? Like what do you look for in a food that you try? Like is there a specific food that you're trying to create a content for? Or wala naman, it's basically just broad. Let's go with you, JC.
Like for me, I really concentrate as much as possible with fine dining because actually
Fine dining.
I haven't shared yet. We have a group in Facebook. Actually, it's a closed group. I'm one of the admins of the Fine Dining Club Philippines. So in that way, it's a niche. It's a like a small group. It's not for everyone because some would say hindi sila nabubusog sa fine dining, but I'm into that kind of stuff. So I concentrate on that because there's and compared to the other countries, we're still, not too progressive in terms of fine dining. So I like to promote that and then to educate people that fine dining is not just about eating; it's about the whole experience. It's about the story, how the chef created this dish, what's the inspiration behind the use of different ingredients that sometimes we're not so familiar about. So yun, I'm very interested about that. And also the plating, because in fine dining, plating is everything also.
Yes.
Uh,
Also, yeah,
Tsura pa
maganda
lang,
plating.
it's very, tempting,
Appealing.
diba? Mm,
Yes, appealing and nakakagutom
mm.
siya. What about you, Eman? What
What
do you look for in the food you try?
I always look for the story behind the food, how it was made, why it was, how it originated, and I always go for something unique, something that is you haven't seen yet in the market. So you want to be the first one to try it and share it with your readers, and also make your own recipes as well as you go along, because sometimes you may have your favorites, but you may want to tweak it and make it more personalized as per your taste preference.
Yes, that's true. What about you, Rach?
Mine, Gio's very simple lang. Like our viewers here as well. I follow food vloggers kasi yung very interesting yung content nila. So as a fellow content creator, nakakatuwa lang din because they're focused on food. So sure ka na, okay, pag may review sila, itatry ko din yon. So as simple as that. And also as what Emman said, para maka-create ka din ng recipes mo, if ever, pag natikman mo, ganyan. So
Mm.
any naman, and what JC also said, interesting na may mga tao talaga na may specific niche like for fine dining,
Yes.
ganyan. So that's interesting to know and read and panoorin din yung mga ano nila videos about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ako rin eh. Mga nanonood ako ng videos yan. So I have an idea on what to cook, or if not cook, at least try mo if you really know kung masarap talaga yan. For you, Bonnie, I have a question. Kanina, I was asking them, how did you get started with your food content? Bonnie, still there? Alright,
Naka,
so yeah, okay, sige,
na-freeze pa siya.
we'll get back to Bonnie again in a while. Well, okay, so I'm pretty sure madami na kayong na-experience as a content creator, as a food blogger or vlogger. Now, can you give us at least what was your favorite experience as a food blogger or a content creator
Mm.
so far? Maybe a favorite food that you've tried, a restaurant. I think we're allowed to say a restaurant or even a brand. So, what was
Uh,
your favorite experience? JC, you
Mm.
go first
okay.
always. It's going
Oh,
away.
sige. Ako, very memorable. Ito just happened recently. I never expected. I was invited by the Canadian Embassy because they're launching. They're very aggressive in terms of launching their produce, like Canadian beef. They have mussels. They have blueberries. They have ice wine. So I was invited to this particular restaurant, which is a favorite of mine as well. It's the Test Kitchen by Josh Boutwood. So Josh Boutwood is the executive chef of the Bistro Group, mga Italianis and Fridays, something like that. But then he has his own restaurant, the Test Kitchen. So it's very, for me, it's very memorable because we're not just talking about food. Ito parang agriculture, trade between countries already, how they're promoting their products, and then how restaurants will be able to source from them. And then actually, it's meet and greet also. Dun sa mga tao na very interested about their produce, and then those who are not familiar with Canadian products.
Oh, that's
So I think
that's
that's very
interesting.
memorable for me.
Yeah, that's interesting kasi at least nakikita natin yung different produce from different countries, diba?
Mhm.
What about you, Rach?
Mine for me, I think when I first traveled to Korea, because since I was a kid, it's always been a dream. So, nung nakapunta ako doon and to taste as in yung food doon, like, kasi di ba madami naman dito, pero yung doon talaga, like makapag-food trip ka, sobrang saya and memorable for me. I think that's my favorite memory.
In terms of food, no, parang ang sarap. Normally when I travel din, pre-pandemic, the thing I
Yes.
do, like my mom shops, mahilig siya mag-shopping everywhere we go
Uh,
for some reason. Me, I like to eat. So what I do is when I go to a country, I spend a lot of money sa food lang eh. Kasi parang
True.
I always believe na food is your way to their culture eh, in any
Mhm.
case,
Yes, agree.
in any, what do you call this, in any country or in any society, food is a way to their culture. Kaya ako puro kain lang. Speaking of mom, JC may nag-ask.
Ah, oh.
Nagtatanong ng mom follower ko if single ka pa daw. Para masama mo sila sa fine dining experience. Oh. So one of our guests, Mama G, tinatanong ko
Oh.
single ka. Would you like to answer that? You can say, pwede ka na mag no comment
Uh,
if you're not
Not
comfortable to.
married but committed.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
yeah, Mama G, committed now. What about you, Emman? What's your favorite experience as a food blogger?
I think getting invited also for events. I would echo JC. One of which would be from the Canadian Embassy. I had it last year, December.
Okay.
But it was from another batch. With other food creators as well and restaurateurs. So I think the most important there is, apart from highlighting different unique culinary experiences and dishes, we're also promoting Canadian products which are actually distributed here.
Mm.
And like for example, the Canadian potato. the seeds came from Canada, but it was actually harvested here in the Philippines. So we're not just highlighting the food, but the story behind it, how Filipinos actually, raise those potatoes. And yeah, probably whenever I travel, also, I think for every unique travel, I have unique and different food items, and
Yes.
every food that you post or every blog a food blog that I actually write, there are actually some, hidden gems and, hidden stories behind it. So it's really fun, to share it with my readers so that even though they're not there physically, they can relive the adventures that I have. And it's just fun to always have those new experiences.
Yes, agree with you. Hi, Bunny. Bunny, hi. Okay,
Ayan,
so
nasa
Bunny,
siya.
can you hear us? Okay, so yeah. Disappear naman si Bunny. Hopefully later maging
Oh,
okay na yung kanyang internet internet so far. But for now,
mm.
yes, we'll talk with Bunny later on. Now, for you,
Oh,
what does your quarantine content look like? Kamusta naman?
ako, more, as I previously mentioned, more on IG sellers. I'm
IG
very
sellers.
proud of IG sellers because I'm sure they have day jobs, or something happened to their work. That's why they
Yes.
resorted to IG selling. But then I'm very happy because when you do IG selling, it's very creative, it's very visual, and it's very convenient. And
Yeah.
for those who are very afraid or not comfortable going out, then it's the platform for them. And
Yes.
I'm very thrilled to mahilig ako when I see like this is a family recipe for 10 years or 20 years already, mga heirloom recipes. This is something that we just cook for our family and friends, but now we're sharing to the public. So I'm very intrigued by that and I'm very interested. So I really order. Siyempre na ba't kaya nila gusto to? Or bakit sikat to sa
Yes.
family nila? So I want to try it also, di ba? Parang feeling privilege ako na something that they only share within amongst themselves. Now matatry ko na. Parang
Yeah,
ganyan.
that's true. Family recipes are parang nandun yung history nila eh. It's
Yeah.
very intimate for them, but that they're sharing it to the public or to the world. JC, I
Mm.
have a question. Is there a
Mm.
fine dining na IG seller ya?
Finding.
That have you
Meron
that
ako
parang you
na-try.
experience?
Oo, may na-try. Siguro meron yung mga fine dining restaurants before. Now, there's no dine-in yet because of ECQ. They resorted to meal kits. Have you
Yeah, the
heard of
meal kit.
meal kits? So parang
Yes.
you assemble them by yourself and then you can plate them. So may ganun. But lately, I've tried, like few days ago lang, para siyang bento box. So parang Japanese bento. But then, when you open it, there's scallops, there's like a parang premium pasta, and there's a dessert. So it's like a fine dining experience as well. But then, syempre, for me, pag fine dining, iba pa rin because
Iba
you're
pa
paying
rin,
for the
yes.
experience and the service. But then there
Yes.
are some sellers who do that, like bringing fine dining at in your own homes.
All right,
Ganon.
that's
But you have to
interesting.
assemble.
Yeah.
A
So
little,
parang
reheating, ganyan, assembling,
yes.
microwave mo yung sauce.
So basically parang ano siya, DIY fine dining.
DIY,
Yeah.
DIY. Parang
So
ganyan.
Rach, what about you?
Mine for me is the same since all of us are at home lang syempre. So I haven't like dined pa din for a while. So it's more of yung IG sellers din because even if I'm not focused on food, nakakatuwa lang na people really extend na I'm really grateful na magme-message sila if you can try this. So it's the smallest way you can do to give back and support their businesses. Kasi yun nga yung story behind them. Aside from the food that they share na isipin mo if they have a day job that they still hustle to have a small business or yun nga madami na dahil nawala ng work so they resorted to making their own business for a while. So yun, at least natitikman mo yung food, nakakatuwa din na people are passionate about creating their own recipes and then sharing it with you. So makakatulong ka din both ways.
Mm.
That's what we're doing din naman, our goal din during the pandemic is to help each other thrive.
Mm.
Yes. And you, Emman?
Yeah, same with Rich and JC, and of course with Bunny as well. We try to help those with delivery systems or the IG sellers. So they've been really thriving along with everyone during the pandemic, and the least that we can do is really try to promote them and give our honest feedback so they can improve their items that they sell, and empower them also during this challenging times. Kasi it's been really difficult, and the least that you can do is to really help them and promote them also with your readers and your avid followers and your social media platforms.
Mm.
And
Yes.
yung feed ko sa IG became not really monotonous, but I tried to make it more consistent also. Parang the pandemic also helped my feed be more consistent. Kasi before, whenever we go out, iba-iba yung itsura ng food that we capture. But now, since we control the environment or the background as well for our food content, so it became more consistent with all those products.
Yeah. So yun, agree ako doon na we have to empower especially our IG sellers now and support them, the small businesses. Actually, one of them. So yeah, support the small businesses
Oh.
is one of the things that I also push for. Also, now a lot of people, like for me, ako nagtatanong ako lagi. Normally, pag foodie vloggers, ang lagi ko napapansin is, okay yung food na kinakain nila, they're always eating great meals, di ba? But on a normal day, I'm always curious, do you really eat like do you really eat those really good meals lang and then like you don't eat the simple food now, or do you still eat like basically home cooked food? So for you, on a normal day, what food do you indulge?
Mm.
What food do you
Ako,
indulge in?
I eat everything. It just so happened that because nga of the IG selling, a lot of food is being given to me. They ask me to taste it or to comment about it. But if walang food delivery for me, I eat anything. Left over from the ref, pancit canton pwede rin.
No, what's it
Or I
called?
cook an egg. Oh.
Yeah.
Ang addiction ko ngayon because my dad recently gave me an air fryer. So I try to
Yeah.
test everything. Like, kung ano yung pwede. Even kahit nga, inisip ko nga, rice ba? Pwede ba lutuin dito?
Solid. So now
I
you're part of the air
experiment.
fryer family na, no? Parang nakakatuwa air fryer
I
family. Pero sorry, ewan
experiment
ko.
everything.
I have an opinion with air fryer. I think it's
Oo.
basically a compact turbo broiler. I
Tama.
mean
Yes.
maybe magkaroon akong backlash for it, but I really think it's a modern turbo broiler. It's just compact. But the
Pero
whole system's the
faster
same.
also, the cooking.
Faster, no? Yeah.
Faster
So
turbo bar. Tama. Kasi there's a fan. Yun yung nagpapa-crisp ng ng food eh.
yeah. Meron kami, kakabili lang din dad ko, tuntua din siya. So ako parang,
Oh
okay,
yan.
nice.
Gawa kang french
Solid.
fries. Ang bilis.
Oh. What about you, Rach?
Yeah, actually the same. Nakakatuwa lang yung air fryer craze or whatever you call it. Kasi especially pagka may mga sale like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, para isa yun sa mga binibili talaga ng mga tao kasi everyone's at home and yun nga kasi healthy if you don't want anything na oily. So inaano nila yung air fryer and same as JC, simple lang din naman. If I have time to cook, kung ano yung, excuse me, yung makikita mo na pwede mong gawin. So, nothing fancy or anything. I eat yung kung ano lang yung simple food like chicken, rice, yun nga.
Okay. Emman, for you, what do you eat on a normal day?
Ako naman, I eat everything. So be it fine dining, be it like simple food. So anything that I crave for. So I think yung fun part lang is I do love plating my food. So even if I do takeouts or sometimes if I cook it myself, I try to make it presentable. So you have that experience also at the comforts of your home. So siguro during this pandemic, I really invested more on the ceramics, on the glassware. So, it's more fun sometimes. Even yung simple na sinigang, you want to put it in a nice bowl. So, masasarap yung kain mo, di ba? With, having it in a much more fun and, beautiful plating.
Yeah, that's interesting. Kasi totoo yun. At least nagiging mas more creative ka. So, Bunny, welcome back. So, Bunny, for you, what is your normal food on a normal day? Like, what do you indulge in?
Yes, hi. Yeah, please bear me. My internet is going cray-cray. I don't know what happened eh. On a normal day, for me, ako naman, with work from home setup, no, we're able to check our cooking prowess. So tayo, we just cook whatever it is we have in the ref or in the fridge. Pero always dapat siya may partner with kanin. Kaya, hello, our cheeks now getting fluffy. Fluffy! No plump, ganon. So, yun, anything I would eat. Basta may kanin.
Sa may kanin.
So may kanin, no?
Mm.
Potato chips and kanin, pwede rin yun.
Carbs on carbs.
Bunny, oh my God, Bunny's gone again. I have a question for Bunny. Bunny, you still there? Okay, Bunny, we want to know, how did you start your food content career?
I'm
Yan.
here. Can you hear me or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm here.
Oh, Auntie Bunny.
Yes, hi. So, baka wala. Okay, good. So, I started, well, I asked my dad always to go out with me during weekends. If it's either lunch or dinner. Know na may blog pala dati. So there's this restaurant review app. So I post all of my reviews there. And apparently they were able to notice, and they started to invite me to restaurant meetups. So that's how my passion bloomed into this food blogging. That's how it started.
Nice. Okay.
I hope you heard me.
Yeah. So basically, you started just reviewing in the app, and then from there, they're now inviting you. Okay, so, what do you call this? What was the question? Sorry, nalito tuloy ako. Okay, so what's your quarantine, or what does your content look like now in the quarantine?
Ako, yun, more
No,
on
for no
IG.
for sorry,
Ay,
sorry for Bunny,
sorry.
sorry JC for Bunny.
Kala ko question, another question. Oo nga pala, natanong na.
Yeah, for Bunny, what does your quarantine content look like? Oh, she's back. Okay, so I guess we'll get back to her later. Okay, now here, since we're talking about snacks, and well, you guys na-try nyo na yung snack. Ako hindi ko pa na-try. So, medyo excited na ako i-try.
Open mo na.
Okay, so i-open ko siya. What's your go-to snack for merienda for you guys? Ako, I say now. It's pancit canton for me. I like pancit canton. I love pancit canton. What about you, JC?
Ako anything savory. What's bad about me, I don't like eating. I don't have a sweet tooth. So I don't like fruits much.
What?
I don't eat fruits at all. Or I can, but then I just prefer not eating. So something savory, like pancit canton, chips, pasta perhaps, or anything bread with a savory spread also, like maybe a chicken with mayonnaise, something like that. So that's
Interesting.
that's my go-to. Hindi ako
Love it.
nag-mix a slice of apple or ganyan, parang never yata.
It's always savory for you, JC.
It's always savory.
Yes.
Always
Now,
savory.
what about you, Rach? What's your
Mine,
go-to
the same.
merienda
It's
snack?
either bread or fries, chips,
Fries.
Rice.
Sarap ng fries, no?
Yeah, solid of
Yes.
rice. My God.
Kasi iba with
I agree
truffle
with you.
oil, lagyan nyo.
Oh yeah, truffle. I love truffle. Sobrang solid ng
Ah.
truffle. Although kahit medyo mukha siya, amoy gasolina siya sometimes.
May gasolina.
Pero I love it. I really love truffle. And you, Emman, what's your go-to snack?
Ako naman, baliktad with JC. Mahilig naman ako sa matamis.
Ah,
So I
okay.
always go for something sweet. I go with, a slice of cake or cookies. Pero sometimes I also crave for chips, especially potato chips. Especially during, stressful times. You just pop it and that's it. Diba? Ang daling kainin. Pero yun, most of the time, if there's something sweet, I would always go for something sweet. And then I'll just pair it with probably a Vietnamese coffee or probably a cup of tea.
Yeah. Oh, a cup of tea. I love a cup of tea with a cake. For you, Emman, ice cream or cake? Since para tayong sweet tooth, that's always
Ang
what I ask.
hirap naman. Hindi ba pwedeng both na yung sagot?
Well, yeah, but if you had to choose one lang, yan.
I love something cold so I would always go for, a nice scoop of gelato or ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream for me.
Same. Ice cream or gelato, the best. What about you, Bonnie? What's your go-to snack or merienda? And from the looks of it, you're already trying it because now I'm about to try it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. What's your go-to snack or merienda?
My go-to
Wow, that smells good.
True. Actually, I've been eating it now. I've been munching on it. My go-to
All right.
snack would be something salty. So this one is very
Savory.
perfect. I'm into chips. I would skip I would skip breakfast. Hi, can you so sorry net?
I think now you're good again.
So yun nga, if sorry if you can hear me, I love to snack munch things and yung mga salty.
Yes. Okay, so I guess sabi rin niya, based from what you said, Bonnie, na rin namin, you like savory stuff
Mm.
too, like mga chips, di ba? Which is interesting. Now, guys, since na-try nyo na, and I haven't actually tried it, which I'm gonna try it now,
Okay,
do you
okay.
think this is a potato chip or a biscuit? Kasi it's very interesting. It looks like a biscuit, but
Mhm.
it's made of potatoes. And it kind of smells like
Yeah.
potato chips. So come on,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try it. And then guys,
Go,
tell me,
go.
is this a biscuit or a potato chip for you guys?
Parang hybrid no?
That's interesting.
Mm.
Wow, that is actually a good conversation opener. If this is a potato
Yeah.
chip or a biscuit, okay. Wow, that is
Mhm.
interesting. Okay, I guess na ba't kinakain nyo. That is really good. And nakaka-addict siya. Okay, so, guys, to all our BlogaFam who's watching us right now, this is the Del Monte Potato Crisp Biscuits. Okay, so we'll
Mm.
show. Guys, can you show your pack? It comes with two
One.
flavors. It comes
Oo.
with the original and the spicy one. Okay, so the spicy one is 100 grams, and then the original comes in with a 80-gram pack. Okay,
Mhm.
these are made with real potatoes. They are lightly seasoned with spices, and they're definitely more flavorful than your regular crackers. No, so
Yeah. And
I'm.
not oily because it's not fried.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's also not
Mm.
oily. So less guilt siya when you're actually
Oo.
eating this one. Now I could actually eat this all day. Pwede ito gawing snack. I think bagay siya sa kanin. Joke. No.
Or it can be creative. Like it can be a base for something. Like you put like a crostini, diba?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So if you have like create your own dip, or
Mm.
like you can serve this as an hors d'oeuvres. Am I correct,
Tama.
Jesse?
Correct,
Yeah, you
correct.
could
Got
put
it.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe a tartar here or something,
Yes.
and then
Exactly.
eat it like
Mm.
that. Okay, so I
Pate.
have a question. I have a not literally a challenge, but how would you put this in your content? Like example, if you're gonna write a content regarding this right now, or like vlog or talk about it, how would you describe it? So, JC, can you show us a little bit of the content creation side?
Ako, I don't do video like Raych kasi more on I just focus on the food and how I shoot it because I like things to be very tempting when they see it in my IG post. Paano ba? Siguro I will highlight the texture and
Texture.
the thinness because I've had a similar product na ganito but then hindi ganito kanipis. So for me, the advantage of this product is the crunch that it gives you because it's very thin. So maybe I will snap something like this. Maybe siguro slow mo. Para makita
ASMR,
nila
no?
how it
Ganun.
snaps.
Hope you guys can
Something like that.
hear this.
Something like
Let's
that.
hear ASMR. That's
I
interesting.
think that parang anong tawag nila doon? ASMR or
MR?
something.
Yeah,
ASMR,
ASMR.
something like
Hindi
that.
ko,
Maybe I'll
sorry.
do
Do
something
you
like
guys
that.
know the meaning of ASMR? Kasi ako hindi ko alam eh. Alam mo lang
Hindi ko
ASMR.
ano ba? Alam mo? I don't know. I
Autosuggestion.
don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Hopefully,
Mm.
guys, you could comment below what does
Anong
ASMR
sabihin?
mean. Yeah.
What does it
So at
stand
least may idea kami. What about you, Rach? How would you content or like how would you describe this?
For me kasi, this one's really interesting kasi naghahanap tayo somehow. Ang hirap magpaka-healthy, to be honest. And syempre, since quarantine, di ba, may weight gain. So, ang daming very concerned sila na you still want to enjoy eating, but at the same time, nandun yung balance na nag-enjoy ka and healthy din siya. So, this one, it's baked not fried. So, nakakatuwa siya na it's a healthy alternative for potato chips. And what I discovered also, kahit like around 5 to 6 ang yung nakain mo, it's very filling already. Hindi mo siya,
It
di ba
actually
noong una
is.
pagka-chips tayo, usually, ang liit naman nito, parang bakit ganito? Pero like nakakaubos ako ng ganitong itsura ng potato chips. Pero ito, like around 5 or 6 lang, busog ka na. And yun nga, okay din yung texture niya. And interesting yung shinare nyo earlier na pwede nga siya lagyan ng sauce on top or something.
Yes.
And this one, yung spicy, ako hindi ako mahilig sa spicy food. Pero this one, kaya siya. And
Yeah.
masarap din siya kasi yun nga, may flavor na siya. So,
So,
you have
speaking of
two
spicy
choices.
pala, how's the spicy, Rach? Since you tried that, hindi ko pa na-try eh. So, I'm gonna try that.
May, alam
How's
niyo,
the
may
spicy?
spice lang siya. Hindi siya sobrang anghang. So, anyone, I think, could eat it. Kasi ako, hindi talaga ako mahilig sa spicy food. So,
Alright, so let's try
okay
that.
siya. Iba lang
So,
yung texture niya. It's just
iba.
flat. Diba? Yun lang.
Ay,
I
ako
don't
yung
know.
try yung try ko yung regular.
The
Original.
regular one has
I
parang
tried the spicy.
ridges.
I tried the regular
Ah,
one. Oh, there you go. Okay, so thank you, Blogapalooza. It's autonomous sensory
Meriendas.
meridian.
ayun,
Meridian
oton.
response. Alright.
Yun pala yun.
ASMR na lang, no? ASMR na lang.
SMR.
Mababa. Okay then. What about you, Emman? How would you describe this in your
Mm.
if you're creating a content for this one?
Yeah, probably I'll create a recipe with this biscuit. What's good about it is it's baked and it's not fried, so it's not oily. I hate oily food. Except pasta siguro, okay lang na medyo oily yung pasta, but not
Mm.
with chips or with biscuits. And apart from that, it has less sodium. I love even I think it was a habit even when I was a kid. I love reading yung nutritional information at the back.
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
it became a habit for me, even the ingredients, since I work in the regulatory space. So what's fun about it is that it has less sodium, which is good for our body. And
Mm.
apart from that, it's lightly seasoned already, so you don't need to add additional spices with it. So it's easy and very convenient to eat. And
Yes.
apart from that, yeah, I think yung pwede kong gawin dito is sa bruschetta. So rather than
Yeah, that's
having a real
interesting.
bread, just put the ingredients above of this
Tama.
one, of this chip. So, and it's good to go whenever you have guests arriving or you have
Mm.
family, spending time with you. So I think it's gonna be fun.
Agree.
The spicy is interesting. I tried it now. It's not really spicy. So if
Mm.
hindi nyo kaya yung spice, this is perfect for you because it gives you like a bit of parang spicy, parang ganun. When it touches your tongue, it
Mm.
gives you just this interesting taste in your tongue. Now, which is not super spicy. I don't know how to describe it that much. I'm not really good with words.
Just enough heat. It's not really like
There.
not on your tongue, diba?
Yeah,
Not
it's like
just enough heat.
yung hindi mo kailangan ng water after a while.
You don't need
Hindi ka
water.
maghahanap, oh my God, ang init na to sa bibig. No, it's not like that. So, this is very interesting. What about you, Bonnie? What do you think about this? Del Monte's Potato Crisp Biscuits. Do you think it's a biscuit or a chips for you? And how would you describe this? This is interesting. I really like it. Bonnie. Bonnie. Hello. Can you hear us? Okay, so I guess medyo hindi tayo narinig ni Bonnie. Okay. Speaking of recipes that we're going to create with this one, JC, since ikaw
Yeah.
nag-open up kanina ng something, if you're gonna create a recipe for this one, like using these items, what would you pair it with?
Okay.
Sige.
May naisip ako ngayon because
Specific. Let's go with
the
specific.
because of the IG selling, the sushi bakes became popular, diba? I think this will really go well with something really creamy and with, for example, the kani. Instead of the seaweed, if you want something more filling, you can like spread it on top of this chip, the sushi bake.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That sounds nice. Oh, that's gonna be like carbs on carbs,
Par-
May kanin din yan, di ba?
Yun parang ganyan. But I think it will work well kasi
Yeah.
um
Yeah, kasi yung texture, there will be different texture. It's gonna be soft, and then it's gonna be crunchy. Yeah, that's interesting. What about you, Rach?
For me, I think yung sa spreads nga, like the salsa or yung ang dami kasi din IG sellers na sa sell ng mga spreads like chicken mushroom or spinach and pesto something. So I think this would go well with potato crisps.
Potato crisp. Yeah, that's true. Parang solid, no? Anong dip? What's your favorite dip, Rach?
I love pesto or anything na creamy.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think pesto
really
cream.
sarap.
Parang sorry to sa pesto cream, no?
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm.
Emman, for you, specific recipe that you're gonna pair this one with.
Yeah, as what I've mentioned kanina, a bruschetta. So probably I'll put some tomatoes, some cheese. I love cheese, any form of cheese. So
Mm.
probably I'll add lots of cheese on it. Tapos siguro probably I'll slightly toast or I'll slightly bake these chips with the ingredients for a few seconds para lang mas mag-settle yung cheese. Siyempre melted cheese, di ba? Parang mas
Yeah,
masarap
so
siya.
Air fryer, there's air fryer.
air fryer,
Pwede rin
yeah.
siguro. We can experiment
Oh,
on air
mag-melt
fryer.
yan
Meron din
inside
ako.
air
Yeah,
fryer.
definitely sa air fryer, magme-melt yun. Kayang-kaya ng air fryer. So it's like siguro what, 2 minutes? So
Oh,
magme-melt yung cheese doon, no?
oh.
That is interesting. Now, okay, so if you guys have to choose between the original or the spicy, which one would you choose? Parang interesting itong spicy.
Ako spicy for me.
Yung spicy?
Kasi I like more like richer tasting food in general.
Mhm.
Gusto ko yung spice niya, as like what you said, hindi yung pagpapawisan ka and then sasakit yung dila mo. You don't need water, but then you can feel just a little bit of heat dito. For me, it's more flavorful.
What about you, Rach?
Actually, I'm torn between the two as well. Hindi ako mahilig sa maanghang, pero kasi if you want nga yung flavor and saktong-sakto lang yung spice niya, yung spicy, interesting nga siya talaga. Pero if I would choose nga on a daily basis, I'd still go for the original one.
The original one. And Emman?
I'll still go with the original. I resonate with Rich kasi what's good about the original is you can still tweak the flavors and you can add, anything that suits your taste preference. So I would still go for the original.
Original. See, ang solid ng original. I like it. The spicy is good, pero grabe yung original. As in like, bomb! Guys, it's really bomb yung original. And, H, you said nakakabusog siya, right? That's true. Pero I think I could
Yes.
actually finish this in one sitting. When you're watching a TV
Yeah.
show or a movie, like for me, like I do watch WandaVision right now. Do you guys watch WandaVision? Pero like parang ito yung gagawin kong snack later habang nanonood ng WandaVision. And it's really good. Oh, yeah. I've thought of a great pairing for the original pala. Well, medyo high-end siya. Pero dude, foie gras. Foie gras with this one.
Yeah.
And then a blueberry glaze on
Mm,
top. And then a bit of
Tama.
like blue cheese. My God. Napaisip
right.
na ako.
Tama.
Ang
Tama.
wild nun. Sobrang sarap ng, okay. Yun lang. Napaisip lang ako. Alright, so, wow. Hopefully, Bonnie could still join us. I'm enjoying this merienda. Technically, this is actually my brunch. Nag-breakfast na ba kayo?
This
Yeah,
is my
this is
first
the same.
meal. Ito na yan.
And I think busog na ako. Swear. I had like what? How many pieces na kinakain ko? Like I think I had 4 pieces already or like more than that. So, yun. Wow, this is really
More.
good. Okay, so guys, I know we're not supposed to rate it, but if you're gonna rate this on your scale of your snacks, okay, on your all-time snack list, where would you put this one? Oh, someone saying
Yeah.
Netflix and Del Monte potato crisp. Yeah, that's true. Netflix and Del Monte potato crisp is a good combination too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
mag-rate
JC,
ka. Well, I'm a bit biased with this product because nga it has potatoes and I love potatoes. So maybe I'll give it a 9 for me.
9 out of 5.
9 out of
That's great.
10. Yeah.
9 out of 5, Bo. Sorry. Nado yung math ko na 9 out of 5, wow. Okay?
Yeah,
Oh, 9 out of 10. Alright?
Masyado
Go,
ka
go,
nasarapan na ano ka
Masyado
na.
ka sarapan. Guys, sobrang sarap niya. Nakakawala siya ng sense of numbers. Alright, so Rach.
Mine's the same, yun nga. Kasi I think lahat kami mahilig sa potatoes. And I actually didn't expect na magugustuhan ko siya. Kasi may iba nga na like bake, pero hindi siya like masarap. But this one, para ka talaga ding it's in between the biscuit and chips eh. Tapos hindi pa siya oily. And hindi siya, what do you call, nakakaumay or nakakasawa.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing.
But yan siya. So I really like it.
Yeah, that's the thing about this potato crisp. Hindi siya nakakaumay. Yun yung hinahanap
Yeah.
kong word kanina. Hindi siya
Umay.
nakakaumay. And hindi rin siya nakakabulol. Di ba may other crackers or
Ah,
something na parang yung
Mm.
tawag doon nakakabulol ba yun?
Ah,
Or
yeah.
like, hindi ko alam. Basta yung parang sobrang dry
oo,
sa mouth.
hindi mo malunok din because
Because
Yes.
it's salty.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is really, yun nga, hindi siya nakakaumay. Plus, hindi siya parang starchy or whatever.
mm.
Hindi ko alam yung English term na nakakabulol. Tama ba? Okay. Anyway, Emman, for you.
Yeah, I would also give it as probably a 9 out of 10. What's good about it is it's easy to open. So, ang dali niyang buksan. And I love the packaging since you can just, put the mini tray in front of you and you can just, munch as you watch along your favorite show. Unlike other chips, you have to dig deep. Pag lalo na kapag paubusan yung chips, you have to put your hands in the packaging. But here, it actually goes with the mini tray.
Mm.
And you can just store it immediately or halimbawa ayaw mo na, you can just store it away. And I think it's perfect for kids as well kasi
Definitely.
rather than they eat a much, junk food or a much more unhealthy chips, they can actually go for this one. And mommies, especially the mommy creators watching, I think they can be very creative in making their recipes with the healthy stuff on it. So I think
Mm.
it's gonna be good for kids and families.
Oh, yeah, I agree
Okay.
with you that na parang madami siyang possibilities, especially if you're trying to be healthy nowadays, diba? I mean, I think this is the season for a lot of people na New Year's resolution weeks pa. So everyone is into like, oh, papapayat ako and I'm looking for
Kailan ba yun?
a healthy alternative. Yeah, kasi
Ako
March pa
month.
lang, early March eh. So
Hindi ako
siguro
last
mga
year
bad,
pa eh. Sinabi ko na yun. Walang
di ba?
nangyari.
No, it's honestly like that, di ba? Pag January, February, March, yan yung
Oh,
mga, oh, I want to be healthy, healthy, healthy. Siguro mga after ng April doon ay medyo, uy, pwede na, 3 months na ako naging healthy. But yeah,
ah,
this is a very good alternative for chips. And one good thing na napansin ko, whenever I'm in front of the computer kasi, when I'm eating chips, nagiging greasy yung hands mo. And I
yes,
don't
yes,
really like
yes.
that when yung kamay mo sobrang nagiging greasy siya.
Greasy or even yung
O hindi,
flavor, orange na yung kamay mo, humahawa.
orange yung kamay mo, yeah. Tapos, syempre, paghahawa ka sa stuff mo,
Ah,
parang nakakainis. But this one, wala. As in, like,
This one
mm.
wala eh.
wala yun.
As in,
It's
none
not,
at all.
hindi siya greasy or anything. Hindi rin nagko-color yung hands ko, I doubt. So, yeah.
Mm.
So, magiging mas
Yes,
neat yung
correct.
workplace.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So, I think we have a comment right now from Miss Ace. Na-try ko na yung Del Monte Biscuits. You can leave it open air and hindi siya kukunat. So, okay. So,
Ah,
yeah,
talaga?
that's also one thing pala, no? Chips kasi when you expose them, di ba, medyo
True.
nawawala yung
Mm.
crispiness niya. But based from Miss Ace, yeah, hindi siya kukunat.
Ganun pala. Wow.
Interesting.
Amazing, ah.
Yeah. I think it's also good for kids. I mean, like, literally toddlers.
Oo.
Kasi feeling ko na nagme-melt lang siya eh, pag kinain nila.
Mm.
Wow. So there. All right. So, guys, I'd like to invite everyone to actually try this one. I think, wait lang.
Yeah.
Mahal pa pala ako. I think, wait lang.
Oh,
Let me
this is
just
my
swallow
choice.
this. All right. So there.
I like
We're inviting all our BlogaFams to try this one. I think they're gonna have this out in the market very soon, and you could
Very
get this in Lazada, in Shopee, and also in your favorite groceries and supermarkets. So, guys, do try it out. And when you try it, guys, please do let us know. So tag Blogapalooza and also tag Del Monte, so we'll
Mhm.
know what you want, guys. And also, you could use the hashtag Team Original or Team Spicy, guys, pag tinry nyo siya. So let us know if you like it spicy or you just like it
Spicy.
original.
original.
So, sino ba yung mga Team Spicy dito?
Team Spicy.
Team
Who?
Spicy or Team Original? Who's Team
Me.
Original here?
Team
I'm the
Original.
only, I'm the only one here.
Team Original tayo,
Wow,
guys. Yes.
spicy.
And yes, BlogaFam, we encourage you to actually try it out and then create your own recipe with it. Diba? Make your own dip, show us your creative side. And yeah, see, Mama G is yay, Team Original. Okay, so that's basically 3 against 1. So yeah, guys, if you have your own recipes, please do try it out. And don't forget to tag Blogapalooza and Del Monte so we can see your recipes. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, thank you so much for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
To all the foodies out there. Now, this is the time where you could actually tell our viewers where to catch you guys. So, JC,
Yeah. For me, basically just in IG, you can follow me, JC _the foodie. So I mostly now do content about IG selling, sellers. I promote them, I support them, and also my concentration is really fine dining. So maybe you can tag me or just message me if you have new discovery finds. Then I would love to try them. And also, I have a close group, Fine Dining Club of the Philippines. If you're into fine dining and would like to know more about it, you can just invite yourself, and then we'll add you. That's all.
All right. Thank you so much, JC. So
Mm.
guys, join the fine dining group and learn more about
Yes.
sophisticated food. Yes.
Oh,
Interesting. I love fine dining. What
add
about
ka.
you, Ray?
Thank you for actually having me here. Kahit hindi ako food blogger or vlogger, but this has been really interesting to get to know more about other content creators and share nila. So nakakatuwa. So you can just find me on IG and YouTube as well, Raych Ramos, and that's it. Thank you so much, BlogaFam, and also to Del Monte. This one is really interesting. It's a must try for me na hindi food blogger at yung typical like follower or viewer lang ng mga food content creators. Alam mo yung pag pinost nila, it's something that I would really try as well. So
Yes,
that's it. Thank
agree.
you.
And Emman, where can we find you? And where can our blog of fam follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me at the www.thetennisfoodie.com, and I also have a Facebook page. It's the Tennis Foodie, and you can catch me on Instagram at Emman. So if you want to see more food content, recipes, and also my fitness journey, so please join my platforms and check it out. And
All
of
right.
course, please support the other content creators kasi we love to collaborate and we want to empower each one.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Support content creators and also small businesses. So we have Mama G taking us. So yes, there you go, Mama G. Thank you for joining us, Mama G. And guys, well, that's it for our blog on up Saturday. So guys, like I said, guys, try this out. Blog of
Yeah.
Fam. This is the potato crisp biscuits from the Del Monte. You can find this on Lazada, Shopee, and your favorite grocery soon. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
joining us here. Once again, you can
You,
follow
you,
me at KG Kawachi. That's KGKAWACHI, and that's where you can find me, BlogaFam. I'm pretty sure you know naman kung saan pa ako hanapin. And yeah, that's it for us. Thank you so much, Del Monte, for sending us this
yes.
wonderful snack. So guys, yun, I
Mm.
have a new favorite snack and I'm pretty sure hindi na ako magsisisi kumain ng snack ngayon kasi I'm pretty sure this is less guilty than the other potato snacks out there. So
Mm.
thank you so much, Del Monte, and hopefully you could join us again on our next blog. So BlogaFam, thank you so much. Have a great Saturday and we'll see you again. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
guys.